We had an overlay. It was a project where the bridge had some. It was a new bridge, but it had a problem during the construction where there was insufficient cover on the top layer of reinforcing steel. You really like to have about 1.5 inches of cover, concrete cover on top of reinforcing steel. And there were areas where this reinforcing steel only had a 1/2 inch on it. What that causes is there will be a corrosion that gets to that reinforcing steel much quicker because it's only got a 1/2 inch of concrete to go through, concrete being porous, rather than 1.5 inches. So the owner decided to put a UHPC overlay on top of this bridge deck to seal it up and prevent corrosion and give that proper cover over the reinforcing, the top mat of reinforcing steel. They couldn't have picked a better time to do this. February in Delaware. And I'm sitting in New Jersey right now, and February has been a really rough month. We have several feet of snow on the ground. It was cold. It snowed. We had really tough finding days that were over 40 degrees, and almost any concrete product you use, you're going to have to deal with temperature issues. You really like 40 degrees and better. So we used the sensors to help us figure out what was actually going on with that overlay. After we put it down and we wrapped it up and put a low profile tent over it and pumped heat in there and put heat blankets on, and Giatec, the sensors really allowed us to figure out what's the effect of all this extra external heating that we're having. Is it actually getting us what we want? We actually could look at the temperature recordings and go, it looks like the heater went out at 2 a.m. because something happened and it started to get really cold. All right, tomorrow night, we got to have somebody in here at 2 a.m. to go check the heaters out and make sure that they're still staying running. If we had other problems where, plastic got blown off and now our tent has a big hole in it, that's the kind of stuff that we could find out and take steps to make sure we were putting in place the best environment possible for the curing of that overlay.